Hello everyone. Today we will talk about assignment plan. My name is Li Sirui. This is my group member 刘正新、李琦、刘晓静、马楠、周静怡。
Hello everyone, I'm Liu Zhenxin. This is our lesson overview. We'll teach grade level. Hello everyone, I'm Liu Zhenxin. So here is our lesson overview. We teach grade 1 student, and our subject is mathematics. And our topic, measurement, length using non-standard units. Duration, 40 minutes. It includes 4 activities and assessment approach and plan. Okay, thank you.
I will talk about how our assessment tasks are useful and fair for each learning outcome. For LO1, students use paper clips or blocks to measure objects in Activity 1. This is useful because it checks if students can really measure things. It is fair because all students use the same tools and get the same questions. For LO2, students say words like longer or shorter in Activity 2. This task is useful because it helps students learn and use the right words to compare. It is fair because the teacher asks everyone the same way. For LO3, students work in pairs in Activity 3. It is useful because it checks how well students work together and share answers. It is fair because all pairs get the same table and questions. For LO4, students reflect in Activity 4 by using pictures and answering questions. This is useful because it helps them think about what they learned. It is fair because everyone uses the same chart and questions. So, our assessments match our learning goals, and they are both useful and fair for all students. Thank you.
Now I will introduce Activity 1, Measure It, which supports our first learning outcome. Students explore how to measure objects using non-standard units and explain their observations. In this activity, students use paper clips or cubes to measure the length of their pencil, eraser, and book. The purpose is not to get precise answers, but to help them understand how measurement works through simple tools. After measuring, they answer 3 follow-up questions. Which items did you measure? Was anything longer than your non-standard units? How did you solve this problem? These questions guide students to observe what happens during measuring, such as realizing when one unit isn't enough and they need to continue with more. By explaining their observation, they begin to understand how measurement works, which aligns with the C2 level influence taxonomy. This activity also applies assessment for learning, using questioning to support students' understanding and reflection. That's all for my part.
Hey everyone, we are doing activity 2. Let's compare. Our learning objective is to use longer than and shorter than to describe objects. Longer than means one thing has more length, and shorter than means it has less. Look at the pencil and book. We can see this pencil is shorter than this book. Or this book is longer than this pencil. Now practice with objects around you. Compare a pen and a ruler. Use these phrases to describe their length. Let's start comparing.
Hello, today I will talk about the Activity 3, the Partner Challenge. I'm Liu Xiaojing. The corresponding learning outcome is the number 3, work in pairs to complete measurement tasks comparatively. So students can cooperate with their peers to complete the measurement task. In this activity, students work in pairs and use non-standard measuring tools, such as building blocks or paper needles, to measure 3 to 5 items in the classroom. They need to divide the work and cooperate, such as one person to measure, one person to record, and then will fill in the results in the form and at the top right. The table divided into 3 columns, and the measuring tools used, the tested items, and the measured results. In order to further guide students to reflect on the process of comparison, we have designed 3 questions. The first question is, how do you and your partner decide who will measure and who will record? This problem encourages students to take the initiative to align roles and cultivate communication and negotiation skills. The second question is, what difficulties have you encountered in the process of cooperation? How did you solve it? This question aims to make students aware of the possible challenges in teamwork and learn to solve problems in a positive way. The third question is, what did you learn from work with your partner? Through this question, students can summarize their experience and prepare for the next cooperation. The whole activity 3 can not only help students understand the concept of measurement, but also develop their ability to cooperate and sense of responsibility. As teachers, we can observe their interaction in the activity and give them correct guidance in time. So that's all.
Okay, I will share 3 activities. First one, take turns sharing. Students sit a circle, each say one thing they learned today. The next student must repeat the post answer before and they on. This builds listening and speaking skills. Second, group read. Each group gets one paper. The first student writes a question. Others take turns and then answer all new questions. This makes the review fun and interactive. Third, question and answer. In place, students ask each other simple question like what was today's most important point, quick and efficient for checking understanding. Okay.